Hi, welcome back to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to be taking out the MPU to put a battery backup system in it. As you can see, the battery has been removed out of here. Most people remove them out of here because they leak and they corrode the MPU. The MPU is basically your computer. This operates the whole pinball game. This is on my 1980 Flight 2000. So I got a brand new battery backup and we're going to be putting it in there today. In a previous video, you see me make this, which is basically pinball will plug into here. This will plug it to the wall, but I do not have the power wires hooked up, only ground. So once this is plugged into the wall, the game will be grounded and I won't be able to shock it and destroy the MPU. So let's go do that first. Okay, we're all grounded. And we're going to start by taking out all these pins. That's one. Well, actually that's two. Let's hold this down over here. Now they do make a replacement board for this. If it ever took a dump on you, I guess it's pretty bulletproof from what I've heard. This is a nice big one. This goes to the soundboard. You gotta remember where those go. Remember, you got the video. Otherwise you can always take a picture. I don't want to damage them. They're all like hard. And once I take out this board too, I'm gonna look at all the pin contacts on the back and reflow them if I have to by soldering them. Okay, everything's out. So all I have left is this one ground screw. Then I'm going to sit down on the board, the deck here, and then this should come off pretty easy just by squeezing these. You know what, I'm going to get a pliers. It's like my fingers are not small enough to squeeze these. There's that one. And then there's one right here. I think I got that. Oh, this I don't have it. See exactly how it's on there. I think I got it. There we go. And that's it. Look at no corrosion, which is awesome. Normally there'd be a ton of corrosion right here, but the board looks okay. I can't really tell until I get underneath my magnifying glass to see if I need to redo anything. I can see some bubbling here. Wonder if that's normal or not. That might just be the coating that's over the top of it. But anyways, the board does work, so I'm not too worried about anything on it. So let's go to soldering. Okay, I got the MPU on my workbench here, and I went through and I reflowed some of the contacts where the harnesses plug into it and looked over, and it looked pretty good. Just give a shout out to No Quarters Arcade. NoQuartersArcade.com. That's where I got my battery backup from. This is the battery backup. And this is what it looks like taken out of the box. Just a very small little unit here. Solders right into the back. That's it. And it's got a little watch battery. And that's it. We're going to take the battery out first before I solder it in. I just don't want to deal with a battery being in there. Just get a little screwdriver, pop the sucker out, set it over here on the side. I got my soldering iron all warmed up. We're going to tin these edges and just get it ready to solder. Put a little flux on the edges here. This flux just prepares the contact so it can accept solder easier. Got my solder. Clean it off. Take a little bit of. We're just going to touch it on the end here. There, it's tinned. Tinning is just puts a coat of solder on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little solder on there. Now, and this is really nice. It's got the plus and negative on my board. It's got the plus and the negative. This is going to be the fun part since there's some solder in there already. What I'm going to try to do is heat it up from the back and just get it to flow in there. Like that. Let me get on the tip there. And it looks like it went in. This one just needs some solder on it. This is all gunky. All that old solder. That one needs a little more solder too. Looks good to me now. It's fully seated in. That's it. It's pretty good, huh? I can get the light on it decent. It's even got his name. Who designed it? The guy that designed it. And I just put the watch battery back in, and we'll put the board in, see what the machine does. Alright, I got it all plugged in now. Let's turn it on and see what it does. Alright, it all booted up. Let's play a game and see if the high score registers and stays on. Alright, I played a game. The high score should be on there. And let's see now, once I turn it back on. And there's a high score. It's just going through its startup, kicking the balls out. There should probably be some credits on it still. Yep. Last high score, and then last score of the game I played. And it's got 6 credits. Battery backup is working. So, if you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the page, and thanks again to No Quarters Arcade for making this nice battery mod that was simple and easy to install. Alright, see you guys later at the next video.